Okay, so welcome to the channel once again, and if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe, like the video, share the channel to someone, recommend the channel, ask someone to subscribe as well. Don't enjoy the content alone. You get me right, don't enjoy the content alone. So I feel like I said, now where science is taking us to is you can't think about it and just apprehend it just like that. You get it? Science is taking us somewhere that you don't know whether it's doing us good or it's doing us bad. Because who are we to judge? God has given some people the wisdom to do that. But though sometimes when you get the wisdom, people use it for evil and all. But this one we can't conclude whether it's evil or whatever it is. So at the end of the day, I will need your suggestions and what you think on the matter. Whether you think it's okay, and if you're a lady, if you go in for that and all, let me know. So not long ago we saw the rise in sperm donation and all. Yeah. So young guys are in donating their sperm for $1,500 or per donation or something. I've forgotten the amount. And people were donating. People were eager to donate. On social media I saw that people were asking for locations and all. And when that came up, I saw that the ladies were also anxious and they were asking if they also donate eggs and all, and I saw response from people say, yeah, that one is also there, but just that one is not on the high like the sperm donation, but people were also donating their eggs. Though I think people are still donating and all, to the extent said some of the facility centers said their facilities are full. Yeah, they've had enough donations, so they've paused, like no more donations for now. Fast forward, we've realized that now where the thing has gotten to is egg freezing. Yeah, the ladies are freezing their eggs. Should I break it down? So this is what the thing is about. If you don't want to give birth now, maybe you're a career lady or woman and you want to put your career on a certain pedestal. You want to achieve certain things in life and you don't want childbirth to disturb you. Yeah, because when you get pregnant, surely you have to take some break off what you are doing, whether work or schooling or education or wherever it is. You have to take some break to take care of the pregnancy and childbirth, and after childbirth, whatever is supposed to be done before you get back on track. So the solution here is to freeze your eggs. Then you can have any sexual wherever you as you please. You do wherever you want without getting pregnant. So say you will be okay and say okay, now I think I need a baby or I want to give birth. Then you go and unfreeze your eggs. And I didn't have like there are things I wanted to understand very well. So I wanted to understand how the process is done. Because the doctor was explaining, shout out to TV3, they are doing a great job, yeah. With the sperm donation and all, they followed up, they brought up a story, and the story was very interesting. We all followed the story and we saw how nice the story was. And with this egg freezing also, there are the same people who have followed the story, brought up certain stories, and oh, shout out to them. Let's clap for them. They are doing well. Let's go watch this story of egg freezing and Charlie. Let's come back and let me know what you think about it. If you're a lady, let me know if you also go in for this.
Women across the world are taking a powerful step in taking control of their fertility and health. By saying yes to freezing their eggs, they are taking the reins of their reproductive health into their own hands and boldly making a statement about the kind of future they want.
Yes, I will. I'll freeze my eggs, and then when I'm ready, I will unfreeze it and have my children.
I would. I mean, why not? It's my decision. Like you said, 21st century.
Sure, why not? I'll go for that.
The answer is no different for 24-year-old biomedical scientist Hilary Osei, who has her eyes set on her PhD, which on average may take up to 8 years to complete.
All women have a biological clock, and the realization of that is very scary. What if I don't find someone? What if I put my childbirth on hold rather because of my career? and I'm not able to, what do I do? It's a very scary situation, and it's a lose-lose situation for me. So for now, if I should have a child, it will be very chaotic because I'm not ready for it, and I'll need extra hands for that. I think egg freezing gives me that power as a woman to own my life and decide when I want to have a child. So I want to champion all women to take their own lives, decide on what they want, and when they are ready to have a child, then they do so.
As a matter of fact, every woman deserves choices, and there's no way their biological clock should restrict these choices. Fortunately, the advancement in science and technology gives us the ability to do this, so that we can freeze your eggs and you go ahead and fly high in your career. When you're ready for us, we're happy to use healthy young eggs to have you your biological babies.
Dr. Promise Safoga has been into fertility medicine over the past decade.
When the woman thinks that Mr. Right hasn't really shown up yet, or woman is extremely career-oriented and thinks that by 35 she's not likely to be settled to have babies, she still wants to fly high, achieve a bit more of alphabet by her name, we say there's the option to freeze the eggs. That is what then we call the fertility preservation. Before 40, before 35, actually the earlier the better, because like I said, the egg quality declines from 35 a lot more rapidly. So then we can then do what we call stimulation, where she develops multiple number of eggs, because typically the woman would release one egg naturally every cycle. But in order for us to get more than one to freeze, we put her on some medication injections. So we can have maybe 10, 12 in one ovary, another 10, 12 in one. When they develop, then we harvest them in a process called ultrasound-guided oocyte retrieval. We take all of them out, and then we freeze. So if this woman is today 34 years and hopes to be ready for childbirth at, say, age 40, 41, by then we still have 34-year-old eggs, which are a lot healthier than if she had waited till she wants to start at that advanced age.
Egg freezing has emerged as an empowering option for women who are eager to preserve their fertility, allowing them to focus on their careers, pursue further education, and delay pregnancy for a period of time. It remains to be seen how well people would accept this not so popular process, but the conversation around egg freezing has already opened a healthy dialogue about reproductive health, fertility, and women's rights.
Okay, so that was it. That was it, egg freezing. So people are freezing their eggs for whatever reasons. You should have your reasons before you go in to freeze your eggs, Yeah. So the question is, if you're a lady, will you go in for this? And if you're a guy, will you also advise or take your lady in for this, for egg freezing? They should freeze their eggs so they can feel free, go chase their dreams, their careers and all. Then when they are ready, they come back to have babies or get pregnant or wherever, or freeze their eggs to reproduce. Yeah. So according to the doctor, maybe you want to give birth, maybe with your plans, you will give birth around 35, 40 there. So maybe you are 28 now. You can freeze your eggs. So your eggs will be fresh as a 28 years old person. You get it? Then when you are 35, 36, 37, 40 years and you want to give birth, you go on and freeze it. So at that time, you have a fresh egg, like a 28 or 20, wherever, where the year that you freeze the egg. And I'm asking, so the egg, are they going to keep the eggs in the facility, or how? Does anyone have that knowledge? Like, can you communicate to me? Tell me how the thing works, because I can't. Hey, Charlie, what signs they take we go there, Charlie? That's actually for fear small, but that is it. That is it. That's signs for you, man. That's signs for you, Charlie. Let me know what you think. Will you go in for this? Will you go in for this? Let me know what you think about it. Yeah. So subscribe to the channel, like the video, share the channel. Ask someone to subscribe. Recommend the channel. Don't enjoy the videos alone. Don't enjoy them alone. You get me? So subscribe if you haven't subscribed. Some of you come here, watch the videos and you don't subscribe. It's not good. It's not good. Subscribe and Charlie. Let's know what you think about it. Okay, so we are out, man.